This week's Parsha is Parshas Nitzavim. So the Torah starts off, and Moshe Rabbeinu is speaking. Atem Nitzavim Hayom Kulchem Pnei Hashem Elokeichem. And this is his beginning. Moshe Rabbeinu is giving a speech before his ultimate demise. So the Torah starts off in a plural usage. Atem, not ata. Atem is plural. You, the plural you, are standing here today. Then in the pasuk it says, b'lashon yachid, singular. It says la'avracha bebris. So la'avracha is singular. If it were, I don't know diktuk that well, but in plural it would not be la'avracha. Not sure what it would be, but it would be some other plural term. Okay? So the question is, why does the Torah start off in using plural terms and then switch to using singular terms? La'avracha bebris. It says the Nachlas Tzvi as follows. We've discussed this before in the past. It's a beautiful concept, and let's discuss it again. We know that there's 613 mitzvahs. But Shmuel, is it possible for any human being to fulfill all 613 mitzvahs?
No.
Do you remember? We discussed this before.
Yeah.
Maybe in some parts of California or South Beach, you can find a person who's a man and a woman at the same time, right? But, for all of my fans there watching in Lakewood or in Muncie and all these...
Hey, Ron.
Welcome back. Omer, welcome back to the program. And, if all these yeshivish cities, they don't know from such things. So bottom line here, that it's not possible for a person to be a man and a woman, a Kohen, a Levi, in Israel, not in Israel. I mean, it's just, you can't be all these things. So how does the person do that? So in the past we gave different answers. We're going to suggest right now the following answer. When it says that 613 mitzvahs were given, it doesn't mean that each individual was given all the 613 mitzvahs, because it's not possible. What it means is the Jewish people as a whole received all 613 mitzvahs. So when they're together, not they, it's we, we're in. And those would be converts out there. Welcome when you come, right? So the Jews as a whole received 613 mitzvahs. So when we're together, then we can fulfill all 613 mitzvahs together. Now, said the Nachlas Tzvi, very simple. That's only when the Jewish people are friends. Chaverim Kol Yisrael. Like, look what happened in Atlanta. People open up their homes to strangers. The amount of food and hospitality, and it was really unbelievable. So when people act with each other the way the Jews in Atlanta acted, then you could say that I have a connection with your mitzvah. But if I have nothing to do with you, I don't want to be caught alone with you. I don't want nothing to do with you. So if you do a mitzvah, that has nothing to do with me. As I say in Yiddish, that doesn't shtelt suit to me. That doesn't connect to me. The only way it works is that, you're right. I'm a man. I can't do a mitzvah that a woman can do. To go to a mikvah, to cleanse herself from her tumor. I can't do that. But if you connected with your wife or with a woman that does that, then you have a chelik in her mitzvah. But if you have nothing to do with her, then you can't say that you're connected to her mitzvah. It has nothing to do with you. A woman that has nothing to do with Torah, doesn't support Torah financially, doesn't help men study Torah, but rather they don't study Torah. So you can't say that she has a portion of chelik in their learning when she'd rather he not be learning. What are you doing for society already, studying these old texts? Do something useful, right? If you have that attitude, you can't say that she's connected to Torah. Because she's not. Okay, so that's the first condition that the Nachas Tzvi says. But it's Parshas. I mean, we could have said this ourselves. That the only way you're going to say that we're connected to the other mitzvahs is if you're connected to the other Jews. If you're not connected to the other Jews, the fact that they did a mitzvah has nothing to do with you whatsoever. Question?
No.
No.
I'm nodding.
Yeah, it's late, I know.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. I'm saying it's late for these profound thoughts. Now, this happened when the Jewish people received the Torah. What does it say? Vayichan Sham Yisrael neged har. The translation would be, and he encamped there in the opposite the mountain. Rashi says, Ki ish echad b'lev echad, like one man with one heart. Because that's the introduction to Kabbalas Torah. The only way the Torah will work, receiving all the mitzvos, is if we are on this level that we're connected to all Jews. Now, it says in the Torah, what's the first one of the 10 Commandments?
Anochi Hashem.
Anochi Hashem Elokecha. Now, Elokecha, Shmuel, is Lashon Yachid or Lashon Rab?
Your, so it's one person.
Right? It really should say, Anochi Hashem Elokechem. So maybe the hint is as follows. When can we fulfill all the mitzvahs? Only when it's, excuse me, Lashon Yachid, when it's singular. When it's Elokecha. The Madrega of Elokecha, not the Madrega of Elokechem. When we really feel that we're all one Yid, Lashon Yachid, then we can fulfill all the mitzvahs. Because like I said before, I hope I'm not boring anybody if I explain it so many times and just try to make it clear. In fact, the Marad Asra of this shul is one of my rebbeim in this concept. I've been hearing him for 10 years, and he drained upon me. Could never say it too many times. Just make it clear. People don't like to ask, "Oh, Rabbi, can you say it again?" Just volunteer on your own. Say it again. Say it a few times. One of the things I picked up from him. Okay. So, give credit to Rabbi Newhouse for that. Now, getting back to no more him about rabbis, but getting back to what we're talking about over here. So, sometimes I get sidetracked myself. What are we up to, Shmuel? So we're talking about
your God. Why not our God?
So when we're that madrega, then we can fulfill all the mitzvahs. Now, one more piece. According to this, when Moshe Rabbeinu was talking here, what's going on over here in the beginning of Parshas Nitzavim? He's passing us on this bris, on this covenant, and he's telling us, the Jewish people, Atem Nitzavim Hayom, you are standing here today. Now, what is it? It is Atem Nitzavim Hayom, Vashechem, Akol Ish Yisrael. Now, it starts off in Lashon Rabim, in plural, and then it ends off in Lashon Yachid. That was the first question that we asked. Why does it do that? Why is it switched? The hint to us is that Dafka, only through this mahalach, through this way of looking at the mitzvos, only by this way can we fulfill all the mitzvos, which is complete. Torah Hashem Temima, we're going to sing it soon. Torah Hashem Temima. So when is it complete? When is it complete? Meaning all the mitzvos. Only when we're all together. When we have actus and we're all together. When? Bisman Sheroshechem V'Shiftechem V'Ziknechem V'Shotrechem. All the different people, the heads of the tribes, and the judges, and the elderly people, and all the people, the snags, right? And, all different types of Jews, the Sfarim, and the Hasidim, and the modern Orthodox, and all these other categories. I don't know what half of them are. And you go to these dating sites, they have 35 different categories. Modern yeshivish modern, the black hat, the black pants. I don't know what's called black socks. I don't know whatever. That's a baseball team, right? The Black Sox. Okay,
Red
so
Sox.
whenever all these, the White Sox. Okay, see what I know about
Red
sports.
Sox also.
Okay, so only when we have all these categories together, our Kol Ish Yisrael, to become Lashon Yachid, then beautiful pshat. Then we can follow in the bris of the Kadosh Baruch Hu. Beautiful pshat. I'm not going to speak. How does it work? Says Moshe Rabbeinu. When are we going to be la'avrecha b'bris Hashem Elokecha? When will we? Try to say this fast. When will we? W's. When will we be able to pass through the covenant of Hashem Elokecha? Only when we were able to do this. To start off of Lashon Rabbim, to have all these different types of Jews together, but to end off in the pasuk la'avrecha b'bris. When it's la'avrecha, when it's Lashon Yachid, when we're all together, then we're able to follow in the bris of Hashem Elokecha. Let's learn this lesson and have one unique and special voice together, do all the mitzvahs together.